Welcome to Sister Fefe Channel, where you are welcome here. Hey guys, it's Sister Fefe. Today I have a special guest on the panel tonight, and it is Tracie Plays. How are you, Tracie? How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing really well. Thank you so much for saying yes to Sister Fefe call of help. I can't do this platform without you guys, and we're helpers one towards another. I believe that is
Mhm.
biblical, and I believe it's okay to say that it's okay to be to need help you know
Definitely.
it is a blessing, like I say, to have you, Tracie, on the live. So our topic tonight is going to be about moving forward. We're here to empower others and everything. So what do you like feel about the word moving forward tonight?
Moving forward, well, first I want to thank you for having me on. I appreciate. I am humbled that you would have me on again, so I appreciate you. But moving forward, for me, is taking steps, and that means not just a few people taking those steps, but that means the whole Black community taking those steps together. And we see how powerful we are because
Mhm.
we have come together as a unit since George Floyd has passed away after his killing, and we have come together as a people, whether it's out protesting, whether people are speaking out or doing interviews or making things known. Regardless of your platform or whatever, we need to take steps together moving forward.
Amen. Amen. Welcome to the live, guys. As you come in, make sure you like the stream. If you could share it out, I really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Tonight, we're going to be talking about moving forward. We're going to be encouraging, especially our race, and also just people in general. But we're going to be focusing more on the Black community, encouraging them to go forward. We want you all to know that we love you all and we're thinking about you. And shout out to Tracie Place for coming to me and saying, Sister Fefe, I would love for us to dialogue on the topic of us as Black African American people on let's moving forward. As she stated, um George Floyd, he passed away. We know his story. It hit the news all over the world. It was a movement. It was, some things that was done that should not have been done. And so, Tracie, we want to talk about that. How can we encourage our own race as Black African American people to move forward concerning the looting and destroying people property or making someone feel uncomfortable? Do you feel like we need to most definitely move forward from that?
Yes, definitely. The oh, and I'll say there's two perspectives I have: looting and the things that have went on. The protests have been awesome; they have been great. The looting, that's wrong, and different people have lost their lives, since the protests and different things like that. But unfortunately, on the other hand, something had to give this time in order for people to take notice and for people to start walking with us, understanding us, or just paying attention. So on the it's kind of a double-edged sword about that, the destruction of property and different things like that, because today the Martin Luther King and different people were marching and different things and protesting. um, they did have to hit the people that they were trying to notice. They did have to hit them in the pocket. So unfortunately, we know that that is something that gets attention. Is when you grab somebody's purse strings. So
Right.
they did the boycott. They did the boycotting of the buses years ago. Um, the garbage strikes, and those things. So I think a better way maybe for instead of looting would be pulling together. I've seen a lot of posts about, on certain days, don't purchase at certain places. And sometimes maybe we need to pull back from supporting certain businesses or certain things altogether. So we have to be strong as a people now, just as they were strong back in the 50s and 60s. And we have to suck it up right now because we have spoiled as a people right now. We're not going without, and sometimes we have to go without in order to get our voices heard.
Right. I agree with that. And I want to incorporate Tracie. Let's talk about black owners, that has their own
Mhm.
business. And I want to say shout out to a lot of the YouTubers that are African American. They've been talking about supporting one another more. And I do want to say this has been the first time I ever seen a core of people as African American really support each other like us as YouTuber contents. I literally see this like everybody
Mhm.
buy a t-shirt for somebody buy their seasoning. It is really truly love and support. And I'm not just bragging on YouTube only, but it's very strong. Like it's proof in the pudding when it
Yes.
comes to support your own race on YouTube. So I believe that I want to most definitely to empower us as African American to keep continually to support each other, not just online, but also locally. Once they get businesses up and running,
Right.
have restaurants, start going to those restaurants. You know what I mean? Start eating in those restaurants.
Yes.
Have clothes, uh support those clothes. But I do want to say, moving forward, that if you have clothes and if you have food and things like that, be fair. Let's moving forward, you got to pray about it, select your the way you're giving. This is me talking, and I'm gonna let Tracie dialogue as well. But I just believe if we're gonna sell something or do something, let's be competitive but equal. Kind of like, not charge $40 for something and you got 20 versus you to 20 people, they're selling it for 25. Let's work on
Right.
that. What would you say?
I agree.
Right.
I agree. I agree because we can't gouge, people right now. We in the Black community we have diversities, yes, but we cannot overcharge and cheat one another, at the same time. We have to be fair. I do know sometimes people, especially in home businesses or you just starting out, you most times have to do charge a little bit more just to make a profit sometimes because not everybody can buy. They're not big enough to buy wholesale and get those cheap deals. So sometimes you do have to pass a little bit of the cost on. But like you said, don't gouge people with the prices. Still be fair, be competitive, somewhat.
Right.
Mhm.
And I want to pause by saying shout out to Coach Sherry, Key Lee, and let's see who all we got here as we're going. The I Love Lisa Michelle show is in the building. And I'm going to go back to Coach Sherry uh, uh, message in a moment. We got Cheryl. Foster in the building. Thank you so much for being an amazing supporter, sweetheart. Bless Row is in the building. Thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate that as well. So let's go back to Coach Sherry. Coach Sherry says it seems like more things are being revealed this time, similar to a house cleaning. I understand an executive from ABC has been let go. Yes, yes, yes. A lot of stuff is being exposed on I mean some big platforms. My husband, he was talking about even some TV shows beyond. I didn't know about ABC was let go of. I didn't know about that. But if you want to expound on that a little bit more, Coach Sherry, you can. That would be amazing. Did you hear that, Tracie? Had you
I
heard?
had not heard that. I had not. So that was news to me.
Right, it was news to me as well. But I do know that a lot of big telecon has been canceled. And I can't tell you if it's facts or not, but I had heard that the cop show has been canceled. Did you hear that?
I had not heard that. I had not
Right.
heard that.
Well, the
Okay.
cop show,
They're being
I
more
can't
sensitive.
guarantee it, but you guys can Google it. But that's what I had heard. And I'm only giving you what I heard, but I have not seen it. My husband was sharing it to me. And then it was a couple more shows that are people are losing their channel. Not only we don't want to just focus on because of the black incident of the death of our brother, Floyd, but also it has been addressed um that some of the other race that are standing uh with the black movement is actually being attacked by their own race. They're pulling
Oh
themselves
my.
financially from them because they're supporting the Black Lives Matter movement. So it's a lot going on. So as we stated, we want to talk about moving forward. We want to talk about praying for the other race too, because they need prayer as well. Because
Mhm.
everybody is not to blame
Right.
because of what one individual done, but we know that it's a sensitive
Right.
situation. So, yeah, did you didn't
Mhm.
hear that, Tracie?
Had I heard about which instance?
About the other race are basically pulling back from financially from their other race for their same race because of them supporting the Black Lives Matter. Yeah, that is
I
some
had not heard that.
going on.
I hadn't. That's sad.
Yes.
Unfortunate.
Um, let's see some more comments. Um, let's see. People are speaking to each other and let's see. So let's talk about as I um look at the comments, let's talk about prompting better light. Like what does that mean to you, or promoting better light into the world?
Okay. Okay. Now here say I don't be I know everybody is different of different creeds, different religions, and different things like that. But I want to come off, like I said, I don't want to be over preachy or think I'm preaching, but I have to say this scripture right here and then expound on it. And I have to look over here because I don't want to misquote the scripture. But it says, if my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear. Then will I hear. So what I found on from that is that we are all God's children, yes, but we are focusing on the Black community right now because
Right.
even though all lives matter, our lives are in trouble right now. Not mostly everybody else. We are being like targeted and different things like that. So what I would say to us as a Black community is that also where it says turn from your wicked ways and humble yourselves. I don't see us doing that part right now. We are
Right.
protesting and we are pulling together, which is, but we want God to step in and do something miraculous in this situation. Back in the day, when Martin Luther King and the different people were marching, Medgar Evers and all of them, they humbled themselves before God. They made no qualms about who their support system was and who their God was. And they marched under that umbrella. And when
Right.
they did that, God, God heard. He
I
heard
love it.
themselves. Yeah. And then now, right now, I believe when it says to turn from our wicked way, our particular people, we're wanting certain things. He says for us to turn from our wicked ways and to humble ourselves. I think we need to look in the mirror and say, well, Lord, what are some of our wicked ways we need to address in our community so that you will step in even more? I believe he's hearing from us. I believe he's answering and different things are different. But I mean, for him to step in a miraculous way, we need to humble ourselves and we need to clean house. We need to get rid of some of our wicked ways in our
Well,
community.
you know what? That is what Coach Sherry was saying. God, she said we need to clean house and things are being exposed. And things, that, have been
Yes.
brushed under the table and constantly brushed under the table. Us as African American, like you stated, some things had to happen the way that it happened to, to show to the world that look, enough is enough. And then, it also broke the
Mm-hmm.
spirit of us not walking in one accord. Is basically taking us back to the place of, like you say, Martin Luther King, the riots, the movement. It hasn't been that bad. Thank God. It was bad, a couple of weeks ago, with the loot
Uh-huh.
and fire and stuff like that. It did happen. But at the same time, Martin Luther
Mm-hmm.
King, as you stated, they move with peace. They wanted unity. They wanted for the world to come together, and that we everyone will understand that we believe the same, and we need to love the same. And so, just what you're stating, uh,
Uh-huh.
we need to, get back to that movement of love, that, that we need each
Mm-hmm.
other. We don't need to operate in favoritism. We do need to humble ourselves, because a lot of us, we're not as humble as we should be. And that's why a lot of this wickedness is taking place. You have
Right.
Sherry, she said that she did confirm that she
Mm-hmm.
heard about the incidents where other race, I guess that's what you're saying, right, Coach Sherry, is pulling their finances from other individuals that are moving with the Black Lives Matter. Also, we have a comment from Sherry. She said, yes, it has been canceled, the cop show. So they did cancel the cop.
Okay.
And Lisa say, I heard about cops being canceled. She heard of it too. Um, Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the I Love Lisa show said then and only then. She's saying she's agreeing with you, saying speak, because concerning the changes. Um, let's see here. Right here
Thank
say at Bless Heart Road, where
Mhm.
is the join membership button on Sister Fefe? Thank you so much. Lisa, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate that. But I do want to say, I want to go back to let's pull on our race. Moving forward, we as our race, we need to humble ourselves more. And what do you say, Tracie, in the behalf of empowering our own race about like taking each other lives? Because we want to move towards the word. And don't get me wrong when I say this, guys. We want to say all Black lives matter. So I would want to say, for us to keep continuing to say that, we need to change. We as an African American people need to change. We're not
Mhm.
looking at, God bless uh Mr. Floyd, God bless him, rest his soul. Now we're talking about moving forward. What would you say about us as African American killing each other? Like moving forward, we shouldn't be doing that
And
anymore.
right.
Especially the
And
men.
what I want to hit this first and then tie this when I say turn from our wicked ways, and I'm going to tie this into why we shouldn't kill each other. But when it says turn from our ways, I think if Martin Luther King, Medgar Evers, um, Malcolm and different people, if they peeked in on the Black community now and how we are presenting ourselves, representing ourselves in the public light, they would be floored. I
Right,
think they would just be outdone.
right,
If you see the way Black people, the way other races are portraying us, the way we're being portrayed on television, and not just that, we ourselves are portraying ourselves in a bad light. Through some music, the way we uh, present ourselves on television, and sometimes just in general. And that's what I mean about turning away from our wicked way. We are calling God for help and different things. There are some things that we need to do to clean house, and those are some of those things. I think God sometimes may be thinking, you know, if you just gonna be more thing, what am I to to? You know, so I want us to respect ourselves more, uh, value ourselves more. We are a smart. We can do more than shake bumps on TV, and we can do more than, $1 on, and we can do more what you see on TV, the music. We're more than that. And I think when other people and when all we do is see a certain group of people and it's excited, then they lose respect. Sometimes we lose respect for one another. But tying that into not killing each other, if we respect one another, be respectable, so that others can respect you. That's in our community and outside of our community. And I believe would also see a change in that manner. But we have to, before we want them to see that Black Lives Matter, we have to, and we believe, and we have to show that Black Lives Matter.
right. I believe in action too. I believe that this incident with Floyd, Mr. Floyd, it should empower and encourage our own race to learn to love each other more than ever. And you're right, Tracie.
Mm-hmm.
We got to humble ourselves. We got to stop being jealous of one another. That's one thing that we struggle in as African American. We are very jealous hearted people. And
Uh,
it's sad that it's to the point that we will literally hurt each other because of our pride, our controlling ways, our manipulating ways, and we moving forward need to be apologetic. If somebody has offended you or did something to you, or you don't have clarity on it, I believe that we need to come together and reason with one another and get it
right.
resolved so we can move forward. And as you stated, let's pull
Mm,
out the scriptures about moving forward. Philippians 3:12 and 14. Let's see what it says. Um, it says, not that I have already obtained this or I am already perfect, but I press into making it my own because Christ Jesus has made me his own. Brothers, I do not consider that I have made it my own, but one thing I do, forgetting what lies behind and straying forward to what lies ahead. I pressed on towards that goal for the prize of the upward call of God in Christ Jesus. It is so important for us to now. Let's press forward, y'all. Let's press forward to righteous things, better things, uh, bringing forth our visions and our dreams, and let's don't tear one another down. If I have some information that I can help you, then don't bewitch me. Let's stop that. Let's stop bewitching each other. Get
right.
information or sitting back.
Mm,
How you can get over or get something for someone, and you know that your motives are not pure. Let's stop that. We're not gonna grow. If I can give you
yeah.
some, I give it to you with no strings attached. If I say, look, this is how
Yes.
something costs, and this is how I'm going to make my money. And shout out to Tracie. I just created a flyer promoting my business of things that I'm able to do and I'm able to teach on. You know, don't try to what word I say, as we as African American people, don't be afraid to spread the flyer. Spread my flyer. Then
Mm,
I spread your flyer.
mm,
You got t-shirts. I tell somebody about
mm.
your t-shirts. You sell hats. I tell somebody about your hat. We got to learn to be helpers one to another.
Mhm.
Time for us to do that. Stop the scheming.
Mhm. Right.
Stop plotting.
Right.
How I'm gonna I want to get on top, but I want to like hurt somebody to get on top. That's not the way you
The
should.
crab in the bucket mentality.
Right, right.
Right.
Let's speak on that, Tracie.
Mhm. Yeah.
Crab
We should
spirit.
we shouldn't be crabs when one of us is getting out the bucket doing well. We shouldn't be pulling back on them. Y'all, we can't do that. Can't be like that.
Right. Let me ask you, because I know that when you move, I don't know if that's the cause, but when you move, it freezes you. So see if by you staying as still
Okay.
you can see, not like dummy or like dummy mode or anything, but just see if you stay still that they can hear you. It won't break up so much for me. Let's see. So we have
Okay.
Short Bus came in the
Okay.
building. Hey, Short Bus. He's in the building, and Cheryl, and Lisa Michelle says break those generation curse. Yes, let's talk about that. Do you want to talk about that, sis?
Yeah, yes. Um, a lot of times we have those generational curses. They're in all races, but in our Black community, we have financial strength. We have, um, the broken family is one of our things. So a lot of times we know better, we should do, and sometimes that takes help from one another, and for us not. And I'll say another thing. One thing that we're kind of known for in our community is wearing our shoulders on our sleeves. And we're so easy to pop back at one another without listening good, first, really understanding what the other person is trying to say to us. So if we would, like I said, that's part of being, listen to what, whether criticism, whatever, listen. So digest it. I always like to say, eat the fish and spit out the bone. Digesting it, thinking about it, and then see what you can take from it, and then you make your step.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that you pulling on that topic, Tracy. It is so true. It is so true. We got to move from being easily to be offended. And that is what happens. That's why a lot of us give up so quickly, because we do take offense within our race. And today we want to say, move forward from that. Move forward from that.
Uh-huh.
Maybe that person did not mean what you heard. Maybe you heard it wrong. Or take
Hmm.
more positive than negative. And Short Bus agreed,
Right.
said crab in a bucket. It is so true
Hmm.
with race. We do. We have that spirit. We
Hmm.
still going up. And so, oh, okay, I got this idea. Oh, I can see myself getting the women's together. And oh, I can see me getting the men together. And you see your sister and your brother already doing it. Why not jump on board
Hmm.
with that individual
Right.
that's going somewhere, and hopefully you can add in your vision, and hopefully that person won't be selfish, because we do have selfish people, that you get in the vision with them, and then instead
Right.
of them helping you, they just want you to help them. We got to stop that. We got to stop that.
Right.
uh,
Right. That's right.
and Key Lee says sharing is caring. Yes. Yes, it's very
Right.
important
Hmm. Hmm.
to share your knowledge,
Right.
share
That's
your input. And shout out to you, Tracy. Let's talk about, you are a prime
right.
example
Hmm.
of your t-shirt business. Let's talk
Hmm.
about that as an African American. And I noticed that a couple of people are starting to now pop up with t-shirt business now. You put that video up for
Uh-huh.
people to see.
Hmm.
You put that video up
Yes. Yes.
for them to
I,
go back and learn how to do this. What made you, as an African American woman,
right.
do that? Because typically we're very selfish. We don't want to tell nobody what we did, because we don't want anyone to get to the top. What made you do that,
Right.
to make that video?
And I've done a lot of different things. And I not bragging at all, but God has blessed me with a lot of gifts and talent as far as using my hands. So I started out baking cakes. I used to bridal industry, and a lot of older women and other women, I would ask, how did you do that? Or, share some information. And a lot of people would not. They would not. I always say there's more than enough for everybody. You cannot possibly service everybody in the city, you know, but they didn't want to give up that information. And so I took that. And I said, I'm going to share information from for whoever needs it. There's more than enough to go around for everybody. There's more than enough. We have to give up our selfish spirit, and that's sometimes I think that holds a lot of us back. We keep praying to God like that, but we're ourselves back. God is not. He wants us to release what we have. So when we do that, and I could also speak with the t-shirts. I wanted to give that information freely because I can't service everybody in the United States. I can't service everybody in my city. So I'll give you that information for free, and I want to see you go and prosper. There's
Right.
more than everybody. And I have to say that as well as in the and sometimes I know that in the YouTube community, it's a lot of tit for tat. And if you don't support me, I won't support, different things like that. And sometimes when people see others moving up, they get, upset and are either, fault them if they are doesn't seem to be. I say, like, I'll say what I experienced from myself. And I've heard other bigger say the same. And when you start to growing, unfortunately, your time is stretched thin,
Right.
and you have to, oh God, as well as everyday life, you now have, whereas if and please take this the right way, everyone. If you have, when I had 500 subscribers and someone had 5,000 subscribers, I noticed the difference how much they may be able to watch. When you have 10,000 versus 50,000, there's going to
Right.
be a difference. And what I do is that I still, even though I watch everybody to watch, because my comments are just, you talk about overtaking me,
Right.
like Lord Jesus. I wish I had like the Proverbs 31, and I wish I had a helpmate, to help me. I don't have a assistant. I don't have anything. It's like at 500 subscribers, you are working hard almost as someone
Right.
that has 40,000 subscribers because you're trying to make it. At that 500 subscribers, you putting a lot of work in. And at 40,000, you got to really still be putting a lot of work in. And then it's hard to still reach out to people. But
Hmm.
I still like to say when people contact me personally, I give all the information. I spill the beans. I don't mind
Right.
telling people what I know. I try to make videos. I made a few videos about my YouTube growth. And when people contact me personally, I tell them everything I know. I don't hold anything back. You have to pray, and when you're trying to be successful in whatever business that you're doing, you have to stop looking to the left and looking to the right. Sometimes we should be helpers to one another, yes,
Right.
but our support, our success doesn't just lie in each other. When I started seeing success in whether it was the t-shirt, and especially with YouTube, I said, God, it's you and me. Because, like, some people think I had that same mentality for a little while. There were some people that were growing much faster than I was that I had started out with, and they were growing. And sometimes you think people are high. That's not the case. They're just, they're other. I'm not saying, oh Lord, right. They had things are pulling at them every which way when you grow, bigger. Um, you want to still stay connected, with people. So you have
Right.
to say, you want to be one to another, but you want to, God, I said, God, it's me, because I knew that person that had grew much faster than I did. They didn't have the time to hold my hand. They didn't have the wherewithal to do their work and then, pull
Mhm.
me along too. And at some point, whether it's the t-shirt business, whether it's YouTube, whether it's cake business, or whatever you aspire to do, you watch people, and then you end the work. You pray, you ask God to give you what you need, because he's not gonna give you the same thing in the same way that he has given another person. It has to be you and him. And that's what I told God. I said, Lord, it's me and you. I can't look and do the same thing t-shirt maker here is doing. That's not going to work for me. I can't do the same thing that YouTuber so and so doing. That's not going to work for me. God, you have to give me what you have for me, and it's me and you. So that's how success comes. And you get tidbits from people. You learn from others, but you gotta pull that. You gotta make that just with you and God.
Munch with Monet says, wonderful discussion. I'm really enjoying the topic. Thank you so much. Lisa Michelle says, speak it, sis, at Tracie Place. That is so true, guys. The more you give, the more you will receive. I believe that, Tracie. I believe that. And because we're so
Mm-hmm.
afraid of us as African American people, a lot of times I notice that we're afraid. We're afraid to give information because we we feel
Mm-hmm.
that person is going to succeed, as you stated. They're going to succeed, and we're
Right.
going to be, still back here. But I believe
Mm-hmm.
true, as you stated, that we have to pray. We have to pray, get direction from God, and then that thing will come to pass. I'm a witness of that, sis. I'm a witness of that.
Yes.
Started a
Yes.
nonprofit organization, and it's not as big as uh, other nonprofit organizations. But I could truly say I thank God that it has not died with just barely. Most time, my husband and I, the faithful ones, to run that business. You know, I thank God that financially, God has showed me how to keep the business going, because it is based upon God leading me and guide me. Because what happens is a lot of
Yes.
us, we don't grow like we should, because
Mm-hmm.
we are afraid of what our brothers and sisters are going to say, if they're going to be supportive or not. That's a big thing. That's another thing. Moving forward, stop worrying about who is going to support you. If God did not put those people in your path, then respect that. Respect that.
Yes.
Respect that, because
Mm-hmm.
those people
Uh-huh.
are not in
You're
your
right. You're right.
path.
I had to
Go ahead. Go ahead. You had to what?
I was just gonna say I had to take my focus off, because there was a couple of people that I was like neck and neck with, and kind of, reaching out to, and different things. And and I have to be honest, I was never angry, but I was like, Lord, what about me? I just have to be honest. When you are wanting growth so bad, and it's like, oh Lord, with my channel, and they be on their channel, and they don't mention my name, or they don't shout me out. I had to take my focus completely off they, and I had to honestly wish them well, and kind of almost put myself in their position. You have to think forward. When I had 5,000, and maybe had reached, and they had got 30,000. I had to say, okay, well, if I'm kind of struggling at 5,000 to answer comments and just to keep my above water with YouTube and home. Can I not imagine how my sister over there is probably suffering a little bit more with 30,000? You
Right.
know, they really have to be on point with their time, their family, and everything. So sometimes we have to give each other grace, and we have to just say, oh, okay, well, maybe, and don't take it personal. Sometimes somebody said, you, oh goodness, what is the saying? It's not, you might look a certain way, might carry it well, but that doesn't mean you're not suffering or something like that. And sometimes people look on the outside of you and they think, oh, he has this or she has, it's going way for them, which sometimes it's not the case because all you see is on the screen. You don't see how that person is grappling with things behind the scenes. So,
Right, right. It's a lot behind the scene, and we do have to stay encouraged, stay focused, because losing focus off of what God has called you to do, sometimes it can cause emotions to arise, and we need to, be very aware of that. And Tracie, thank you so much for highlighting that as well. And I appreciate everyone that is chiming in. I really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. And make sure you guys please share it out. Bless Road, thank you so much for being an awesome mod. The I Love Lisa Michelle Show, Key Lee, Short Bus, uh, uh, my girl. Let's see, Coach Sherry. Thank you so much for being a mod. Munching with Monet. Thank you so much for coming in tonight. Most definitely, we appreciate you all. We just want to empower each and every one of you guys. If you are African American, to move forward like never before. Move forward in your dreams, your vision. Put your anger down. If you was an angry person before this video, we want to encourage you to put that anger down. Put prayer before the
mhm,
anger. Ask God what direction you need to go. Even pray concerning what vision, your vision. Maybe you see something. Pray that God will lead you and guide you to someone that is really willing to cultivate your vision. I am in that place. I'm still working on and crying out that God, I have a vision, but I'm weak in a lot of areas. Please, God, don't allow anyone that is my very own, take and run with the vision that you have given me. Let them genuinely say, okay, I am triumphing. I'm excelling. I'm doing well. Now I'm going to reach back and I'm going to help my brother. I'm going to help my sister. Okay, I see what you need to do. Shout out to those that know who I'm talking about that has helped me so far with so many of my weakness,
yeah.
and I have so many goals that I want to reach. Go ahead, Tracie.
Like this, I have to say this. I stand in awe of Fifi and what she is doing. I look at her sometimes. I get a chance to check in on her channel, and she's interviewing this person, and she's talking, to that person about this topic, and she's helping other people. She got it all her backgrounds going on and everything, and I can't do. I feel like half of the things that Sister Fifi does. I don't hate on Sister Fifi. If there's something like she has helped me, and we have finished this, but the backgrounds, I would love to get backgrounds like she has. I don't know how to do that. So we have to, yes, Cheryl, we have to
Right.
work together.
We
And
got to work together.
I'm so proud of yes, and I'm proud of what you're doing. It's not like, oh, well, I can't do that, and I'm gonna hate on Fefe, and I want to do what she's doing. I'm proud that she's in the lane and she is moving, and God has blessed her. She for this topic. She got to do research on this topic, and she got to do this. And Sister Fefe is doing it.
Thank you.
I
Thank
am
you
in
so
awe.
much. And I'm so honored. You know what? You actually helped me
Mhm.
to highlight my platform that I do have a lot of our brothers and sisters, which is our race, on my platform. And I do that because not just because of that I have favoritism, it is just ordained. Okay. It's ordained. I see what you're doing. I want to highlight what you're doing. I want others to see what you're doing. And look, let's go over there and support that individual. Stop with the,
Mhm.
hey, nobody didn't come in my life, so I'm not gonna go in their life. Like you stated, you can't do that. If somebody come to your video,
Mhm.
I have great discernment. Okay, just like other people probably have discernment.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes our
Uh-huh.
discernment can be off. You know, stop with the manipulation
Right.
of control of, okay, I be in her life all the time, but she's never in my life. But that person is faithful with coming back and supporting your content. Okay. The content with that comment, that view, they watching
Mhm. Right.
ads. Guess what? That's more money. If I don't have ads, which I don't right now, because I'm on StreamYard. So
Yeah.
if you're on another platform, that means that
Uh-huh.
you're not getting paid.
Yeah.
I have all the viewers in here all I want. It's about you coming back and you watching that content and you watching those ads. That's where your blessings come from. It's not saying that we don't appreciate the lives, we do,
Right.
but if that's what a person
Mhm.
can do and they really genuinely give you that same time, then appreciate those people, appreciate them. Don't do wicked, because
Exactly.
eventually it's going to happen to you. Those same people that support you now may not end up supporting you when you become monetized. So you just got to remember to be genuine to the best of your ability. And with me, I have a whole husband. I have a ministry. I have a lot of stuff that I do beyond Facebook. So I know what you feel like, Tracie. When I see
Yeah.
Tracie, when I see Bless Row, when I say Coach, when I see the I Love Lisa Michelle show, haven't seen her in forever almost. Guess what? We got a relationship. We got a relationship that I know if I don't see the I Love Lisa Michelle show, her love for Sister Fefe and Tracie place, it does not change because we understand it.
Right. Right.
We understand the game.
Yes. Yeah.
Tracie, I Love Lisa
Yes.
said, amen. Tracie, I completely agree with you. As Sister Fefe is doing her thing. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you so much. And Coach Sherry said, yes,
Yes.
Fefe Tyson brings on amazing guests that inform the mass. Yes, because I want us to thank you so much. Yay! Look at my girl. I got a member. Blessings coming your way. Blessings coming your way. Blessings, Lisa Michelle Show. Thank you so much for becoming a member, guys. You can become a member as a content creator. And if you're not familiar with how to become a member, I can train and help you on that. I can Zoom you and I can show you how to do that. People that are monetized, I do want to make you all aware that a lot of people that are monetized, as Tracie stated, you can have a lot of subscribers, such as Tracie. Tracie is the queen right now. That is considered a queen to me, and I'm honored to have her on my platform is because Tracie is so humble, guys. She has like what is your subscribers right now? Like, is it 30, 30, 50? It's
It
up
is
there.
40, 40, 40, 43,000.
43,000 subscribers. And I
All glory to God, though.
Tracie, right? She's so humble. And she gives it to God. To God be the glory. And I'm gonna have her to come back if she would come back, and we'll talk about our when we met and the topics we talked about, how she wished she wouldn't have given up. But she came back, and she came back full force. And we'll talk about that another time, to encourage our own race. Stop giving up.
Hmm. Yes,
Give it up on your dream.
definitely.
You,
Hmm.
ever
Hmm.
listening in, you, I'm talking to
Right.
you. If you're my race, look like me, stop it. Stop giving up. Stop saying my mom
Yes.
didn't help me. Stop saying my dad didn't help me. Stop saying my brothers didn't help me. I've been there at one point in my life. And God was like, I didn't call them.
Let me say
I did not call them. You calling people and adding people to the
that. Hmm.
equation that God never put in that equation. And you're miserable because you are operating your emotions. Tracie,
Right.
I'm feeling this thing right now, and I want us to move forward. I want us to move forward. If you got t-shirts,
Yes. Can I say this?
yes, come on, let's go. I'm excited about this thing.
When you say, okay, all of us have gifts and talents that God has given to us specifically. We can't live, we can't make a living, and we can't do things based on other people's talents. God's gifts, talents given naturally. There's something that you out there who's watching can do that nobody else watching can do. There's things you can do that I couldn't dream of doing. Why? Because God has given you that natural talent. When our Black young men on the corner, I see a CEO because they have to, whatever business they're running on the corner, whatever hustle they running,
Right,
they could be a CEO. I see if they're doing drugs or whatever, I see a pharmacist because
right.
they are mixed or doing whatever they do. They pharmacist. I see an accountant on the corner because they got to keep up with that money.
A
You
show
know,
do.
I see so many things when I our young people on the corner hanging out at this club and doing this and doing that. It's so much talent being wasted, so many giftings
Right.
being wasted. And a lot of times us as parents, we have to see the gifts in our children and push those natural gifts, kind of push our children towards gifts. That's one of our jobs as parents. But you know a lot of times, like you said, us as we look inside and see what can I do that's just natural, that just comes to me naturally. You know,
Mhm.
you have to research that's within you. You might not go out that next day and start making $1 million. You have to research it. You have to hone that craft. You got to learn more about it sometimes. Sometimes it will jump off because it's natural. But yes, all of us have a gift and a talent. And don't look at what somebody else's gift and talent is. Go on what God has given you.
Right, right. And that's what we got to do. Stay focused and pray that we will be led in the footsteps of God. He's the only one that can bring that thing to pass. We can hinder it or we can make it happen. And the I Love Lisa Michelle show says, Tracie, she said, I remember you saying that sits at Tracie Place. You said you wish that you hadn't taken a break from your channel. Yes, yes. And I remember her saying that too. And we will talk on that another time because I would love for you guys to hear her testimony. And I met Tracie. She's just not someone I'm just interviewing. I touched her. I hugged her. We ate together. It was beautiful, and we're gonna be doing that again. We it won't be our last time, that's for sure. Um, let's see, right?
Amen.
Um, at Sincere Lucy, thank you so much for coming in. Sincere Lucy, them had a party for her grandmother. It was very nice, guys. It's Teddy Real came in the building. How are you? Prissy P is in the building. Hey P. Hey Sugar. She came in the building, Prissy P. We appreciate you. And so I want to talk about Prissy P too. And we're gonna I know we're gonna sum this up, guys, but I want to not only just highlight Prissy P because she's one of the bigger YouTubers in the community. One thing I want to say, everyone like Prissy P, Tracie Place, the Michelle, I love Lisa Michelle show. These people are just like anyone that has 2 subscribers. They treat you just like we're equal. And I feel like that's how we should treat each other. Because somebody has 1 million subscribers, that they still human. They want you to still love them. They still want you still to support them. It's the same,
That's
guy.
right.
It's the same. But
Mm-hmm.
pull on Pretty P only because I want to talk about, because we've been talking about moving forward. We're talking about entrepreneurship. All right. So we're talking about our race. Okay. We're not trying to do any favoritism or anything like that because I love all people and all race. But this is personal. This topic is personal because we need us to move forward. Okay. We need us to move forward. I'm pulling on Prissy P,
Right.
Tracie, and I know that you probably can piggyback off this. Prissy P actually sell glasses. Okay. Can you name some people on YouTube?
Okay.
Okay, we talking about African American people. Okay. Prissy P sell glasses, sunglasses, if you guys did not know it. Okay. Can you name
Oh
Tracy
wow.
another
I,
African American person that sells stuff on YouTube and off of YouTube?
mm, on and off. Well, I know you do the was it the TLC?
The jury and the ICOT. Okay, so
Uh-huh.
you're promoting me.
Yeah, yeah. So yes. Yes. And
Okay,
so and that's the one thing I want to get more into is promote people. Mm-hmm.
right, right. So if you are listening in here right now, I want you to drop what you sell in my chat box. If you are African American and you are selling something, and I want to say shout out to Prince P because she was talking about it on her channel, but she did not specifically say African American, but she did say she loved to promote other individuals. And I'm with that movement with Prince P. Let's start promoting this thing more. Let's start helping each other more. Our own ethics.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
We need to do
Right.
this not only um online. I'm gonna need you guys to also in your community to support your people in the community. You need to Google and find out who is that person that is African American and do a video on it. I want you to do a video on it. I want you to do free of charge
Mm-hmm.
promoting them. I will recommend that.
Okay.
Let's see.
Accept it. I
I accept it too. I'm gonna
I
find
would do that.
someone local. I don't know because I'm gonna have to find someone local, and it's sad there's not that many in my area. where I live at.
I know that when you asked me, I was like, oh Lord.
My service is Coach Sherry say my service, career pathing and business development. That is what Coach Sherry does, guys. Okay. Let's see. Prissy P,
Okay.
write down your the I Love Lisa Michelle show. If you guys can drop the business link uh for Prissy P, type in your website, Prissy P. Yes, and she's
Well,
at
congrats to
North
her.
Carolina.
Eyeglass bit. Some glasses good.
She doing good. When I tell you Prince P is doing awesome, and the YouTube family is supporting her. I'm not telling you something that look that I'm telling you to do that I'm not doing. No, I support Prince P. I purchased my
Mm-hmm.
glasses. So I'm not telling you all to go. And that's another thing. Stop that. Stop that.
Mm-hmm.
Stop being a person that of mouth and you don't action. Action. Put your action. Let's start putting action. Now, Tracie, you sell. Do you still do cake? Sell cake and stuff like that? Thank you, Bless
I
Road.
don't do cakes anymore. I don't do cakes anymore because they're very time consuming. YouTube has taken over basically all the time. I don't even do t-shirts too often because I get a lot of different companies and different things that I can do other things with t-shirts. So I don't actively make them anymore. So I do other things with them. So God is blessing in areas. So I'm thankful for that.
That's awesome. You know what? But guys, let me tell you something. We can pay it forward to going to her content, even if they don't sell anything, and they are African American. I need for you guys to go to everybody content as much as you can and comment. Go to an old video. Go watch how she made the t-shirts. Go how she made cakes. That's supporting her business. YouTube is a business. And shout out to is it
Mm-hmm.
Tita?
Mm-hmm.
Do you pronounce it Tita Real? Shout out to her. She's going to support Prince P in her glasses. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for doing that. The I love
So
smooches. Hey,
is
sweet.
are you down below?
Say that again for me. I couldn't hear you, Tracie.
Is Prissy P's link down below?
Yes. And you guys, let me tell you something with her glasses. You know, Prissy P is one of
Prissy P's.
it's called PDS. Bless Road dropped it in the link. It is it is www.pdshades.com. pdshades.com. And let me tell you something.
Okay.
Prissy P, her glasses
Okay. I'm
are the bomb. They are the bomb. Hold one moment. Hold one moment, y'all. Hold one moment. Let me grab some.
okay.
This will be my second time. Hold one moment.
I'm
Go ahead and
gonna
press the key, and we're gonna jump
yeah, I'm gonna
off.
have to get me a
Okay, say it again, sis.
okay. Yeah, I would love.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys.
So yeah, we have to do more in our community to support one another, like Sister Fefe was saying. Um, and I would love to. I'm gonna get me a pair. Oh, okay.
These are the PD and these are her bigger frame glasses, guys. I bought the silver and the gold. These are the ones I been did an interview with. but she has a new pair of sunglasses that I actually purchased from. Um, let's see. The I Love Lisa. These are the bigger ones, y'all. These are the bigger ones. The sunglasses. They got the gold, and then we got the silver ones. But I got the ones with the shades, the real shades.
Oh,
The new
okay.
arrivals are coming in, y'all. My glasses probably dirty, so these are the silver ones. They're big guys, but hey, I wanted them to support her. You know, they're the younger generation. They do better than not to put. Anyway, but she got
Mm-hmm.
different kinds of shades besides these, y'all. If you like the smaller ones, she has the smaller ones. And these were buy one, get one free or get one. It was something like that. It wasn't that.
Really?
Yes. And I just bought some shades and they're the real shades.
Okay.
But go on there and they were like, maybe I got them like $12.
Okay.
These were like maybe 8. She got some reasonable, if they were 10, no more than that.
Did you say $8?
Yeah, they were reasonable. She got $8, $10, $12, $15. It just depends on when I say who wouldn't want to support that? Who would not want to support that?
Right, right. I'm gonna have to get on
Right.
there.
There's no pride
Exactly. I
out there.
give me some.
Well, they're nice. Guys, we're not gonna keep you all any longer because we actually went over our hour. But I want to say thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Bless Road, shout out to Bless Road, which she did not put it on there. I don't believe. But Bless Road, her husband, actually he actually sell sauce. It's called sauce, and you can purchase the sauce on the website. They also have some seasoning that they're getting ready to come out with as well. So I need you guys to
Wow.
support one another. Right. Matter of fact, I'm waiting on my video. I might record
Okay.
Bliss Row. I may yeah, I may record tonight because I need to eat because I'll be doing her sauce. So I need to do that recording for that as well. So, but sis, what would you like to say by summing it up by us going forward? We need to press forward even more in what we're doing as African American people.
I would like to say that there are so many things that we can do together than we can do apart. And if we could pull together, not down on one another, but actively try to eat each other up and love on each other, but also listen to one another, then I think we could get somewhere. Really think we could get somewhere.
Right. I believe that as well. Let's pull together, guys. As of today, moving forward, let's move together and financially support each other. As she stated, I am a paparazzi consultant. I do sell $5 bling. It's $5 earrings and necklace, as well as I do TLC. So if you want to support me, you can click on my link in my description and you can support me that way. But I most definitely want to support you guys as well. Shout out to my girl, Pastor Kim's Corner. She is amazing. If you all the sauce sold out. Yeah, I know. Prissy P, her glasses are selling out like crazy. So I had to pick from another area, but she's selling out like crazy. I mean, if you getting stuff like $12 and yeah,
Hmm.
make sure you have good price, guys. Good
So
price.
we have 3 people we know of so far. Is there more? Because I know we got Prissy P selling the shades, the sunglasses, and then we have you with TLC and paparazzi, and then Blessed Road doing seasonings, I think,
Yeah,
and
she has
sauces.
the sauce.
So
It's
is there
called the yeah, the sauce. Her husband, I actually have the sauce, and I'm gonna be doing a review on it. I soon. It's gonna be coming up soon. So I will be doing that, but it is on Blessed Road
okay?
channel. Blessed Road, you need to drop that down. Coach Sherry also, she has a business that she is planning to start traveling and opening up uh different sites in different areas. Yeah, she put the website up. It is www.mrmarvinsauce.com. Yeah, it's sold out. I don't
Okay.
know. You guys can go back and see what they got available. It must have sold
I'm
out.
writing it down.
God bless, bro. We're proud of you. And
Yes, 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 yes.
I am super, super proud of you guys. I want to say we're going to move forward as Black African American owners or YouTubers. If you see somebody you know that is live, jump on there, give them like 10 minutes or 15 minutes of your time. Go back and give a genuine comment as much as you can. Don't charge nobody, don't hold nobody accountable. Don't do that. Let's be genuine. Let's be genuine and let's support each other. Text me, please, once the sauce is back in stock. Bless roll. Now I'm sending them over there, and Lord, you ain't got the sauce. You got to come on. Cause when Sister Fefe get to talking, you'll be sold out now. You'll be sold out. Look, I'm not sold out, y'all. I got jewelry galore. And so you will need to let me see if I got my banner up. Let me see if I can put my banner up, on my paparazzi jewelry. There you go.
You got plenty of bling.
I got plenty of bling, y'all. Let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna edit this and make it big. So y'all take my information down right here to join or to buy my paparazzi accessory. This is all you need. That number is paparazziaccessory.com/280033 is my number. Okay. Paparazzi, and you should see my picture. And shout out to my paparazzi sister, uh um Miss Newton. Who else? Jay's Way. Shout out to Prince Pre, also used to sell jewelry. Um, I don't know if it's some more or not. But y'all go and buy some jewelry from Sister Fefe. It's $5 plus your shipping and handling and your tax. So thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. And look, um, I wish we had more people we could put down that we knew that sold stuff. Soulful Tea. I think that's her name. Bless Row, is that her name? Soulful Tea. She said,
Uh-huh. Well,
yes, she sell tea. We know Be Love sell the sauce. Um, man, I'm just trying to get some people out there. Thank you, it's Teddy. Rick,
mm-hmm.
thank you so much. Kicking it with Sassy. Look, guys, if y'all don't have Tracie Place, please, um, please support Tracie Place. She is a content creator that create things that we need. So that's one thing I love about Tracie Place. She really, she creates stuff we need.
Yeah.
Um, she said, I told my girls to go over to get her shades. Oh, Coach Sherry is supporting. Thank you for supporting Pretty P. That's awesome. It's black owned. Yes, black owned. Let's move. Let's keep this thing moving, y'all. Pastor Kim says, my business is launching this month. Oh, you better come on, sis. Why don't you? Kicking it with Sassy Mama. Let's see what she got. Coco Tell 'em sells t-shirt. Oh, thank you so much. We need to support her. It's somebody else. Sit and Mo. Sit and Mo them sell t-shirts, guys, and mugs, and it's a lot of them. It's coming to me like, oh my goodness. I wish I had a list. I think we need to write this down. Go ahead, sis. We're
And
gonna
I would just like to say, support as many people as you can. But of course, at this time, if for some reason you can't support anybody, pray for them. If you can't support financially, pray.
Yes, yes, yeah, you're right. Because some people won't be able to support, but spread the love around, you guys. Spread the love around.
As well.
You do my paparazzi. Use it for your benefit. You know, do a review on it. Show your earrings off. You know, so people can watch your channel. Sending more website is www.sendingmo.com. Um, yes, man, we got so many people. Kicking it with Sassy Mama. She said she's
Wow.
jury too. So y'all support her. Um, it's another young lady that I follow. She makes jewelry. Um, Crystal Vlog. If you don't have her, she makes her jewelry like personally. Um, Jewelry. Do you make yours kicking it with Sassy,
Right.
or do paparazzi too? So, but guys, I'm not gonna hold you no more longer. But this has been amazing. Thank y'all so much for chiming in. If you like to do an interview with Sister Fefe Tyson and you want your channel to be highlighted, we can do that. I can do that. You can inbox me on IG, Sister Fefe, and I can see, can I schedule a time in. I do have my flyer available now. If you want it as a business, aspect promo, then I am doing a charge fee for those. I have a flyer on IG, how much it is. And so those are for the ones that I don't reach out to. If I reach out to you, then that's different. But if you reach out to me and you want me to promote your business, then that's different. Okay. That's different. So yes, I'm talking about like product reviews and stuff like that. Blessings to everyone, and thank you so much. Be encouraged and support Black owners businesses. All right. Thank you, Tracie, so much. Did you have anything else you wanted to say? I know your thing keep moving. Can you hear me?
I'm losing. Oh, I can't hear you, sister.
Oh, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. I can hear you now. Just one. I can. Just wanted to say love to everybody. And I'll be checking these businesses out. I'm gonna get me some glasses from Pretty P, and I got to get some stuff from you. So yes, let's support each other and just love on each other as much as you can. Don't feel guilty when you can't do something, but like I said, just pray for one another too, especially. But if you can support whatever you can do, if you can watch somebody's video, if you can, buy some of their community, let us just move forward together, hold each other up in prayer, and let's move out.
Her channel is Tracie Plays. Let me type it in there. Yeah, please go ahead and drop that link. Mod, go ahead and put what's her channel. Yeah. Before you move, Tracie, we want people. If you're in here, it's 10 now. If you are in here, I want you to go and go to Tracie Plays right now and subscribe to her channel. Right now, if I can get a mod to drop her link, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It is Tracie Place. You're welcome, Tracie. We love you. Appreciate you. I'm holding you up. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. We just want to get that channel in there.
I appreciate that. You're good. That's fine. I appreciate you so much.
You're so welcome. You guys, we are planning for March 2021, the 12th through the 14th. For those that are free, we're trying to do a YouTube community vacation in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, only if you are free. And we'll talk about that more. We'll talk about the price, location, and all of that next week, God's willing. We'll be on the panel. We'll talk about who's going to be there and etc. I'll drop the link. Okay.
Awesome.
Let's see what that is. I think I love Lisa Michelle. Hold on. Was trying to drop it. Drop your link. So guys, you don't want to not go to her channel because it's amazing. She always have great content. And like I said, she treats you all the same. Everybody's equal.
Content is all over the place. I do a lot of stuff, but that's what God gave me.
Oh, she said I subscribed to her earlier. Thank you so much. Hold on one moment, y'all. Can y'all still see me? You guys, can y'all still see me?
I can see you.
Okay. I just want to make sure because I
can see you.
Okay. Can you hear me too? Because I'm trying to get your link because that one that she pulled up for some reason it's too many let me see here. Too many letters. I think there she go. I think she got it. I ended up going over there getting it. So guys, she has the link right there. Tracie Place. Oh. You guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa. I had already put it in there too. Yes.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you. Y'all, if you haven't joined her live, please do so. And with that being said, we're going to get up on out of here, I guess. Yeah. Yes, we can.
All right.
All right, guys. Bye to everyone.
Been a pleasure.
Blessings to everyone. Thank you so much, Tracie, once again. Blessings.